Hi guys, welcome to my new CV Zealots. My name is Denise and my partner in crime is Mary. Mary, say hi.
Hi, so glad you guys are here with us. We just watched God Friended Me. Now, if you have CBS All Access, you will have been able to see this pilot before Sunday. So that's what we did. So, if you enjoyed it, let us know. Like this video, subscribe to our channel. We're trying to do all the pilots this fall, so check out the playlist down below. We just watched God Friended Me. It wasn't terrible. That's what I'm gonna say. First off, should we go through the characters or should we go through the premise first? What do you want to go through first, Denise?
Well, okay. Well, first of all, I just want to say I thought it was an okay start. I'm hoping that now that the kookiness and the weirdness is out of the way, that the episodes will progressively get better.
Right.
Because don't get me wrong, I've started a show and the first episode didn't wow me. And then I went in and kept watching and it got better and I grew to love the show. Like, this has happened numerous times. So I'm hoping that, like I said, as it goes along, it gets better. And so, yeah, go ahead and give them the premise of the show. Like, just.
Okay. So this part was very incredibly heavy-handed. They were like, okay, here's the premise of the show 3 or 4 times. I was so frustrated. He's like, something terrible happened to me and I'm an atheist. I don't believe in God. There's no order to the world. And then 5 minutes will go by and he's like, I'm an atheist. I don't believe in God. And I'm like, okay, we heard you the first time.
Well, he was trying to say it for the people in the back.
Exactly. Which we all heard him. Everyone heard him. So he's working on a podcast and he works, just some call center just to get by until he really blows up. And God friends him. And we figure out his dad is a preacher. His sister still believes. And he's like, okay, who is catfishing me? God is trying to friend me. Someone listened to my podcast, the one person, and they're going to troll me over this. And so he finally friends God back when something weird happens. And so then immediately it says John Dove, is a suggested friend because you friended God. And he's like, what? And then John Dove runs past him and he's like, wait a minute, that's the man in the phone. What? And so he follows him down to the subway. He's about to jump in front of the train. And so our guy catches him and he's like, oh my God, you saved my life. And he's just kind of like, okay, like who for real, who's trolling me?
Right.
So, and it kind of goes through that. And he meets a girl named Cara Bloom and they're becoming fast friends. There's a little bit of a connection there. And that was cute. So I don't want to really spoil the show because it was actually really cute. I don't know if it can consistently be on that level for every episode, but I do think it was a good pilot. Now, some awkward things in this show. One that's not a huge deal because I know it's just the pilot, but he's like almost the only Black guy with lines. Everyone else that he's saving is white. And I'm just kind of like, okay. I know it's silly.
Well, his sister, well, you did say Black guy, but his sister had a lot of lines. So
she's an important part of his life, and I'm really glad for that. And his dad, like, he goes to ask his dad about what he knows about Kara's mom or whatever, and they just end up arguing about the dumbest stuff. It was probably the worst written scene in the whole episode, his conversation with his dad. I was highly disappointed.
I was too.
Yeah. It was very strange. There's like peaks and valleys with this show.
Especially since we just found out about his mom.
Right.
So I was expecting it to be moving. It was like they were trying to keep it light or something. And somewhere the heart of it.
Right. If you're going to do a show about spirituality, and you just have to be smarter about it. I feel like they needed someone, not a theologian necessarily, but someone who's a little bit more intellectual to really get into why people turn to atheism, other than my mom died and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And like, what would be your argument to your child if they changed religions? What would you say to them? It wouldn't be what the dad said in the show, because that was dumb. So yeah. Like I said, there are high points where like it would break for commercial and I was like, ooh, now I don't want to turn it off. And then it would come back and I'm like, why did I stay on the channel? So I'm kind of like, but I don't know. You guys let us know what you thought. I will say high points, so much better than the mayor. The main guy, he's got 3 names and I cannot remember his name, but
his name is Brandon Michael
Hall. Yes, Brandon Michael Hall. He is really able to show off his acting chops in this show. I feel like in The Mayor, he was boxed in and could only play like one facet of one character. This guy is multifaceted. He's very interesting person, and he really plays him well. The girl from The Flash, I knew you told me.
See, I was sitting there trying to figure out who both of them were.
Yes.
And you told me that he was from The Mayor, but then the girl, I finally figured out. I was like, oh, that's Jesse from The Flash. But you know what? I felt like the acting was good.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't have that wasn't the issue for me. Like I said, it was a little bit of those awkward moments where it's like kind of like falls flat a little bit, but there, like you said, there were enough high moments where I kept going through the episode.
Right.
And then I want to see what happens. I am really interested in his friend. The computer tech Rakesh.
Yeah.
Name. The computer tech guy. He's funny.
Oh, I loved him.
He's like, and then like I love the fact that he's all a mama's boy.
They were adorable.
Yeah, that was just too cute for me. But anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna watch another episode and see how it goes. I definitely think people should check it out. It wasn't bad. And I like the fact that there was a time where a Black actor, like if their show didn't take off, it would be like, I don't want to make it it would be like they would be blamed for it and they wouldn't be cast so quickly into another role. Exactly. So the fact that he was just in The Mayor, and that, but we know that had issues with writing and other things. Yeah. But and come over here and do this. I want to support it and see what happens.
Definitely.
Okay, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Let us know if you're going to check it out and how you felt about it. And we'll see you next time. Bye.